In this episode, I drink some orange juice, look absolutely ridiculous, and invent my own language. Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 6 of our Football Manager series, and a very happy Christmas to you if you are watching this over the Christmas period. I hope you are well. In this episode, we're going to continue in our Gillingham Manager series and just really see how the next few games pan out. How we get on with it. So I hope you enjoy this episode. If you are new to this channel, or if this is your first time watching Pedro plays, then do make sure that you hit the like button if you enjoy it, and that you subscribe. What we're trying to build here is a community of like-minded gamers, those that are into Football Manager, likes of Planet Coaster, your sports, your management sort of games, and your strategy, all that sort of stuff. So do make sure that you subscribe so you can see the latest videos that are coming up on the channel. So guys, the 18th of August, the sun is shining, obviously in the game, and we have just signed a new player. We are signing Jimmy Kebe. He's coming on us from a free transfer. He's 32-year-old right midfielder. Looking forward to seeing what he's going to bring to the team. Let's have a little look at him. He's can play on the right or the left. Brings a lot of experience. Played at Reading for quite a number of years. Was very successful there. Leeds, and most recently Crystal Palace. I think can offer quite a bit to his side. But we have did scout him and did get very, very good sort of feedback from him. And look at this. Look, assistant says he's going to be a quality player. Supporters are pleased. What's not to like? Let's see how he does. Perhaps throw him in the first game. First game's at Scunthorpe. Let's have a look. Okay guys, so the first game of this episode, and we are against Scunthorpe United, as you can see, we won 2-0. So really pleased with that result. See how we got on. See, first goal was scored by Emmanuel Thomas Kebe. First of all, hits the post, so really impressed with the start that he made to this game, but Emmanuel Thomas clears up there. And this is the second goal here. As you can see, Kebe very much sort of involved in the early stages of it. And then passes it on to Zelalem, that man that's in form, and look, he goes and buries it into the right hand side of the goal there. So 2-0, and that puts us right up to 6th in the table. So our next game is against Ipswich in the Football League Cup, and Ipswich are in the Championship, so a division above us, so it could be a tough game, but I quite fancy us to pull off a little bit of a giant killing in this one. Just had a little look at the lineup. This is going to be a starting lineup. I'm going to leave it relatively unchanged from the last one. The only change has been forced upon us as Rory Donnelly's picked up an injury. So J. Emmanuel Thomas is going to come in at the striker, as a striker, and then Scott Wagstaff's going to come in on the right hand side. He did very well for us in the first couple of games and in pre-season, so hopefully he can do a job here. As you can see, Kebe is keeping his starting position. He is still working on his match sharpness, but he was great in the last game, so hopefully he can continue this form. Good news on Anthony Gerrard. He is getting back to full fitness. This game comes a little bit too early for him, but we might see him feature in the next game. He was our summer signing, our big name summer signing, if you like. Obviously Stephen Gerrard's cousin. Expecting good things from him in the centre of defence. So let's see how we get on. So then here we go, Gillingham v Ipswich. Can we pull off an upset? Let's have a little look how we got on. So as you can see from the score, we did actually lose 3-1, unfortunately. It did get off to quite a bad start quite early on. So under 2 minutes, Ipswich, the ball gets played to Leon Best and he just buries it. It really didn't start off very well at all. But then just before half time, we did get a little bit of a foothold back in the game. One of our main players, the £5.5 million rated Bradley Dack, pops up and scores. Fantastic time to score as well, just before half time. And had a little bit of hope for a little while there. But then 5 minutes into the second half, we caused some of our own problems there by losing the ball. And again, they just break so fast. Leon Best goes and scores another one. That's his second, and that was 2-1. And then another 5 minutes later, again they break at us really, really quickly. Great cross in here, Leon Best scores 3. That's his hat-trick there, and that does finish final score of Leon Best 3, Gillingham 1. So here we go then, back in league action. It's Gillingham against Shrewsbury, and we've rotated things a little bit. There's a few players that were a little bit tired after our Ipswich game, so we've made a few rotations. In defence, we've got Bielek making his league debut, as is Josh Pask for us. He's also coming in at centre-back. We've got Scott Wagstaff. He's going to keep his place on the right-hand side. And again, Jimmy Kebe, going to stick with him. He's still relatively all right, still doing quite well. And you will notice on the bench, Anthony Gerrard is on the bench. I hope to get him in a little bit later on in the game as the game progresses to step up his return from injury. So yeah, let's see how we get on. So Gillingham versus Shrewsbury, just off the back of the 3-1 defeat to Ipswich. Can we turn things around in this game? Well, it didn't start off very well. Shrewsbury took quite an early lead after 15 minutes. Probably not a great goal there. Defence looked a little bit shaky after we made some rotations. And then it got even worse. Just early on into the second half, on 56 minutes, we conceded at the same time, actually in the Ipswich game. But you can see we're sort of playing around with the ball here. We do end up giving possession away. And again, they break quickly. We're having trouble with that. And they pop up and they score to bring it 2-0. So I was getting a little bit worried at this point. Did think that we had thrown it away and that we were going to end up losing the game. But made a few changes, shouted at them a little bit, and it seems that it pulled off. As you can see here, we actually pulled their trick on them. We broke quite quickly against them, and Zelalem, great cross in from him, and McDonald just slots it away. There brings us to 2-1. Again, Zelalem's corner, and Osadebi scores for his first goal of the season on 75 minutes. We really did press for the last part of the game, but unfortunately we didn't quite make it. Yeah, really happy to be able to salvage a point there. I really did think we were going to lose it at one stage, being 2-0 down. So yeah, fantastic stuff. So that is it this week for the gameplay. So that is it this week for the gameplay side of this video. But keep watching as we've got some exciting news about a Christmas giveaway. But yeah, have a lovely Christmas, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Hey all, Pedro here, and just wanted to wish you a very Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching and continuing to support my channel. Just a reminder of the Christmas giveaway. You'll find the link somewhere on the screen up here probably, and to enter the competition where you can win a £10 Steam voucher by simply subscribing to the channel. So I will leave you with one thing just as I go. Like I say, Merry Christmas, and I'll leave you with this. Cheers. It's going to finish soon. Alright. Okay, any minute it's going to finish. There we go.